Good morning and happy Motivation Monday. It's Coach JV, your top health and mindset coach in the world. Remember, what you believe in your heart, you think in your mind will eventually become your words and become your reality. Welcome to Motivation Monday. I'm your top health and mindset coach in the world. I already said that, but I'm going to keep repeating that because what you believe in your heart, come on, folks, what you believe in your heart and you think in your mind and you verbalize to the world will become your reality, but you got to be patient, persistent, and you have to have sick discipline. All right, if you haven't joined our online program, go to www.3tmethod.com. You can join our gym live every single day. Could you imagine? Join the gym live, feel the energy. We got a lot of things coming up. I got my mindset coaching program about to launch by popular demand. People ask me all the time, Coach JV, how do you do this all the time? How are you working 19 hours a day? How did you build 2 companies? I'm about to show you exactly the patterns that I follow every single day. I'm going to take you through a self-paced program where you have my book, and I take you step by step through it. It's going to be amazing, and then you have the chance, if you choose to, if you're ready to ascend to warrior level, you can join the warrior program. We're only going to take 10 per 3 months. That's it. It's a high-ticket item. It's not cheap because we're looking for true modern-day warriors who want to take their life to a completely different level, and I mean different level. All right, so today you came here to get motivated. You came here to get excited. That's exactly what I'm going to do. This is one of those podcasts. I think it's going to be one of those weeks where there's going to be a lot of aggression, but it sounds like aggression, but don't mistake my aggression for anger. It's always passion, because I have a passion for getting people to critically think. I'm only here to impact someone's life every single day. One person. If I impact someone's life once a day, I fulfilled my mission on this earth, and I let everything else fall into place. I don't worry about tomorrow. I don't worry about the past. I'm right here in this present moment with you, and today I want to talk about something very serious. What if I shut your water off? What if I shut your water off? Let's back up just a moment. Why am I talking about this? Because I often see people who want to be successful. I hear people all the time coming to me saying, I want to get to the next level. I want to get my dream job. I want to be rich. I want to be wealthy. I want to be a good father. I want to be a good husband. I want to do all this stuff. I want to be a warrior. But then the water gets shut off. That's when you find out if you're a champion. That's when you find out if you're a warrior. So let me preface this. So imagine I walk into your house. This is the type of spirit you need to be successful. This is why 1% of the population owns about 98% of the wealth, because they understand this secret. First of all, one of the biggest secrets is you can be whoever you want to be. So take that self-doubt out. You can be whoever you want to be, and whatever you verbalize behind the words I am becomes your truth. But this is the action part, right? Those are words. Those are heart's desires. But then what happens when you need to take action? Because you can do self-affirmations all day, but if you don't take action, massive, decisive action, you're going to be in the same position over and over and over again. So what if I walked into your house? If you're on YouTube right now, go to 3T Fitness on YouTube, and your faucet's running, your kids are drinking water. Now let's say one thing first. What do you need to survive? Water and oxygen. You can do without food for a little bit, but you cannot do without water or oxygen. So I walk into your house, your water's flowing, everything's good. Maybe you have a 3-year-old kid like I do, 14-year-old, 11-year-old, and your wife, or spouse, partner, or loved one, right? And I walk in there and say, guess what, sucker? I'm shutting off your water. And I literally turn off the faucet. You would wait about a day. You would sit there and say, okay, this is getting crazy. We are getting very, very thirsty. Here's what most people would do. They would just sit there and wait for the water to turn back on. That's what unsuccessful people do. But if I turned your water off, you would do what? The first thing that you would do is you would start to go look for people around you that could give you water. But what if that wasn't available? What would you do next? What would you do next? A warrior, a champion, would start looking for resources, people, places, things. Go to Starbucks to get a cup of water because they give you free water. They first would start with the people because they would humble themselves knowing that their water's shut off. They would say, holy crap, I got to do something about it. They would take ownership, and then they would start looking for people that would give them water. What if the people didn't have water? Where would they go next? Somebody who is not a champion would just sit there and wait for the people to come to them. But somebody who is a champion would start looking for resources. They would go to Starbucks. They would go to Circle K. They would go everywhere, and they would ask, but what if the people weren't giving it to you, and the resources weren't available, what would you do next? Most people would fall down and break. They would fall to their knees. They would start praying to God, help me, help me, help me. And I believe in God. Help me, God, help me, God. And God would say, guess what? There are some resources still out there. Keep on going. That's what champions do. He would give you the ability as a human being to start digging. Start digging. You would start digging a well. A champion would dig a well. A champion would go deep, deep into the well, into the ground, looking for resources. So first of all, they wouldn't just sit there and wait for the water to be turned back on. They would start coming up with options to feed their family. They would get their family safe in the house, make sure that they're okay. And a champion, a warrior, would start looking for people. Next, they would look for resources. And when there was no resources, they would start digging. That's what a champion does. So I want you to take this into your life. I want to ask you, do you want to be successful? You're on this podcast. Obviously, you want something for your life. Do you want to be successful? So when your water is shut off, you lose your job, you lose the relationship, you lose the financial means because your ex cheats on you and leaves you, and all of a sudden the water's shut off and you don't have the money. What are you willing to do? Champion, what are you willing to do? Are you just going to sit there like most people and just wait for people to come to you and save you, which they won't? Because the people that are willing to save you or talk to you about it can't help you with your problems. And the people that are going to listen to you to complain can't help you with your problems. A champion gets out of the house. A champion starts knocking on doors, humble, saying, I need water. A champion starts looking for resources, and they grind because they know their family has to eat. Their family has to drink water. And a champion would start digging holes until their knuckles are bloody until they find that water and resource. And that's how a champion is born. That's how you win in life. That's how you become a warrior. Has this business been easy the last year and a half, almost 2 years? No. I have literally looked for people, resources, and right now I'm digging wells nonstop because I will be the top health and mindset coach in the world. I will train the top warriors in the world because I believe, and I'm digging and digging and digging until I find those warriors. Because sometimes the faucet gets shut off. And I'm not going to just sit here and wait for people to walk into the business. I'm not going to just sit here and wait for people to come to my podcast. I'm not going to just sit here and wait for people to go to my YouTube channel. I'm not going to just sit here and hope that a magical product shows up. I'm building and grinding and working 19 hours a day because I found the people, I found the resources, and I keep on digging. And champion, you have this inside of you. You are a champion. You are a warrior. And you need to wake up that warrior spirit, and you need to come with me and understand that you have the power inside of you to accomplish great things. I'm done today. I'll see you on Health Tuesday. I love you very, very much, but damn well, don't let me love you more than you love yourself.